I'm laying, I'm sitting. I'm sitting here. I had to come back to a hotel again because it seems like whatever this is, they didn't put in that bunk, under the bunk, talking about a battery, to keep from idling the truck to save gas has backfired because I just not call a check and see what the status is and do I have to come up out of here because I'm not happy with all this come out of here and go sit in the driver lounge all day. I get triggered with unbalance, and so I'm speaking to my soul. So listen to what I'm saying. Take what you need and leave what you don't, because everything about life is unbalanced. And until each one of us go within ourselves, we're not going to do anything that helps the world. So you got to know what's going on with you that's unbalanced. Well, I just don't like the inability to communicate with me as a driver who is driving to make money to have my basic needs met. So that's where I'm triggered at. Even though they're paying for me to be in these different hotels, I still need a slice of bread. You understand? Um, and so when I called a check on it before I left out of here, he said that they don't think they're going to be able to fix it. I may have to be put in another truck. And I did some research about the company. It seems that Swift and Knights of Transportation have bought this U.S. Express, and the chances of them going bankrupt is very, very high. And so that's what I'm saying. Everything is not the way people think it is, because we have to understand there's only one source, and all of us energetically, a spiritual thread that weaves everything together, has to be in harmony and balance in order for it to work. Now, the source is the source, and you can't change the source. So who has to change? People, places, and things to get in alignment with the source. Now, yesterday, I got a little message saying I had got my little deposit. Now, I'm thinking this was a good week based on what I did. I get my check, and it's not what I'm thinking it should be. So I called my fleet manager to find out, well, Alonzo, what's going on? It doesn't seem right. So let me do some math, he says. And he says, yes, it doesn't look like the math is not mathing. This is me. We can't never fix anything if we don't know what is the cause of it. There is no way nobody's money or nobody's job should ever be messed up. That should never happen. That's why people go to work to get paid. You see? Bottom line is, people can even connive and they think that you're not focused and you're not aware and you're not paying attention to what's going on because of all of the distractions, that we're not in alignment with our mind, heart, and soul. We're just going. This one right here is paying attention. Now, I'm not caught up in the paper money. Don't get life and bullshit twisted. I'm not. But I don't want to waste my energy. That's why I was calling to find out if there's a chance of me staying in here. I'm all for that. You see, I get to keep my energy to myself. So I came to say we have to get in alignment, mind, heart, and soul. And only you can look at you. You can't point fingers, but you must get to the bottom of things. Now, it's 10:14, and my fleet manager hasn't called as to how will I get from here. You see, because he didn't call me back about my paycheck. And the only thing that could prevent this man from getting back with me about my payroll is if there was an accident and somebody was seriously hurt or went on the other side. That should be the only thing that would take his attention off a driver check was not right. That's my perception. You see, because the drivers are here to drive, to get exchange of that paper. And if nobody didn't get in an accident that's one of his drivers, he should be on that. And so that's what I'm saying. We have to pay attention to how people will divert from being held accountable, being held to be better. You see, brighter, have the morals, the values, and the ethics. So I wanted to come talk about that because that was on my spirit, you see. And we all are one. So if you're working for somebody and it's not balanced, you got to ask the questions. You see, you got to look at yourself as to why you allowing that. You understand? Or do you deserve that? I don't deserve that. This one right here is very loyal, dedicated, persistent, consistent in anything she does when it comes to a job. You see? So I don't think it has anything to do with me being unbalanced. I'm triggered by the inability to communicate because I am a communicator. So if someone is not communicating clarity with you, you need to be asking questions. Like yesterday, I didn't get in this room until right at 9, or was it after 9? And I had to get out in a few. 11 o'clock is check out. You see what I'm saying? So they're taking all day to prevent from you being accommodated, you understand, because of the breakdown of their equipment. You see, so they're not taking me into consideration. And again, this is where we must draw these healthy lines in the sand and know our value and worth. And it's not what you say to people, it's how you say it. So there is a possibility that I may have to get out of the truck that I'm in, is what the man at the shop said, into another truck because they will not pay for me to be in the hotel for the weekend. So again, you see, they rather inconvenience a driver before they spend money that they ain't got. So just keep that lifted up, positive energy coming my way, because I've learned to be disciplined. And that's what happened. We lost the discipline and structure about our energy because we don't know about energy. Nobody's teaching energy, vibration, and frequency. So if we deplete our mental energy, our connection energy, the frequency from the heart, our spirit and soul can be lowered, you see, then we're out of alignment. So I'm in tune to my inner man, and I don't get my drawers tied up in a knot about anything anymore unless somebody come at me in some strong energy. As a matter of fact, y'all got to understand too, life is going to give you lessons, and then life will come back and test you on the lesson. Do you show you straight with this here, or do you need or you show. I got a call from my son now. My son and I don't have a healthy relationship because it's the narcissist and the empath. Me being the empath? Well, I'm thinking after not talking to your mother for 6 months, when you call, you wouldn't be trying to argue and be in opposition, but he was. A narcissist will never change. I'm here to let you know my mother was one, and it fell on my son. And until a narcissist go into that darkness, into that pain, he will never be healed. He will have to siphon people's energy. And let me tell you something about a narcissist. Honey, they will take any kind of energy they can get. They'll take the good energy, and they will take the negative energy with arguing and fussing. As long as you pay attention to them, go back and forth with them so they don't have to look at themselves. Well, I didn't want to do that. I said, right now I'm feeling some type of way, young man. And I'm not going to rob myself of no peace for nobody. And that's another thing we have to understand, y'all. Nobody gets to rob us of our inner peace. Not no one. And we've been programmed, you see, to give that energy to certain people. No, that's something people have to earn. That's something that has to be reciprocal. So always choose yourself, because God is in there. You see? And God in there, the source, the frequency, the energy, is going to make sure you have what you have as long as you keep that source, that frequency, that energy in love. You see? Love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. Love lift us up where we belong.